What's good? What's good? We live. We in here.
Yeah.
All right, real quick, monogamous player, Maz V, he was in here earlier. He was talking about how he thought the thumbnail was fire. I know it is, nigga. Everything I do is fire, nigga.
Nigga, what the fuck?
No, I appreciate that. I appreciate it. And I'm humbled by any compliment that I get, although I know it's just confirmation because I'm that nigga. Anyway, so monogamous player, right?
Confirmation, nigga. Got it.
Monogamous player was good. Unique 79 certified Tyrone. Who else in here? All right, Mike Larry. Man, what's good with y'all? Look, let me go ahead and do this real quick. Let me just do that right there. There we go. So y'all see the title. She said, women want a provider, have a broke woman's mentality. These are not my words. These are the words of a young lady. I'm about to play a clip. This is what she said. Now, she didn't use those exact words. Now, she did mention broke woman's mentality, though. She just didn't say women who want a provider, but she alluded to it. Right? So we're going to play that clip in just a moment. And I want women to come up in here. I want women and I want passport bros to come up in here, too. But I got to talk to y'all. I got to talk to all y'all motherfuckers.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Red pill niggas, too, all y'all. I got to have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? This is a PSA, public service announcement for you niggas. Right? So Mario Sosa, what's good? Miles, what's good with you, fam? How you doing?
I'm chilling, bro. I am chilling, man. Went out last night, you know.
Yeah.
Yo. So I did some shit last night, right? Because I was. When was the last time you been roller skating, my nigga?
Damn, nigga, it's been a couple years. But I just want niggas to know I can the regular skates and the inline skates. I can do both. But it's been a couple years.
But you're good. Are you good on it? Like you could be smooth as Usher?
No, I'm not that good. No, I'm serviceable, meaning I won't fall.
Okay.
but when it comes to skating backwards, doing all that fly shit, as long as I stay straight ahead, nigga, and don't make no sudden moves, right. I can stay up on my feet, nigga.
Yo, literally, it's been hella years since I've been on some fucking roller skates. You understand me? Hella years. And I had it in my mind that I might, that I would, take one of my joints roller skating. Just on some fun shit, some date shit, whatever. But I'm the type of nigga, I like to scout everything. You understand? I like to test shit out. So it's Friday night and I didn't have any dates set up because, bitches be flaking and shit. So I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna take myself out. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Yeah. So I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna go check this out because it's been a minute since I fucking skated. So I'm like, let me just see what I'm like on it. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure. Nigga, I go to the skating rink, get the skates, sit down, put them on. I stand up, and you know how in the area where you put your skates on is carpet, like it's that low commercial grade carpet. So I'm good on that because it's still gripping the wheels, right? nigga, and mind you, I'm probably the flyest nigga in the spot. I ain't gonna hold you, nigga. Like I had on my designer jacket, some jeans, I had on my shades, I had on rose gold jewelry, all this shit. I'm nice with it. You understand? Right, nigga, right. I step onto the actual roller skating rink, the hardwood. 1 second, I'm standing up. The next second, I'm flat on my fucking back. You hear what I'm telling you? Yo! Nigga. Like, yo, my elbow right here is still sore from... Because when I was younger, I used to study karate, and they always taught you how to put your arms down, to or hit the side or hit this side.
Break your fall.
Yeah, depending on how you fall. So I was good, you know what I'm saying. But my elbow right here when it hit the ground, nigga. And luckily, this young kid came up and he was like, "Hey, mister, you need help?" I said, "Yeah." I ain't even act like, nigga. I was like, "Yes." And he was like, well, you gotta, bend your knees and keep your hips steady, blah, blah, blah. So I went around the rink twice. By the time I went around twice, I was dripping with sweat.
Damn,
nigga. So I went back over to the rentals, handed them my skates, and took my ass downtown.
No. Miles he's not being completely honest because he went and got one of them little kitty things that you hold on to.
No.
The little black thing with the wheels.
Nigga, I wish I had one of them shits, but on the real, I was gonna get one, but all them shits is up to my knees because they for the kitties.
Nigga, you really would have had one of them motherfuckers around the thing?
I wasn't going to. And so I said to myself, you know what? Fuck the roller skating. You know, I probably won't take nobody roller skating because, nigga, I am not about to embarrass myself off this motherfucker. Plus, I'm 40. I ain't about to injure myself off this bitch just to, you know what I'm saying? But right. I'm glad I didn't just take my girl. You understand what I'm saying? I'm glad I didn't just do it. Right. I'm glad I took the time to go scope it out. You feel me?
Yeah, but I can scale. Like I said, I'm not. I should know. I'm more like without the USH and shit. I'm more like I'm the ER. I'm saying I cannot do it as smooth as that nigga.
Right.
Because if I even try to lift my leg and get all fly with it, I'm on my ass, nigga.
Yo, that nigga Usher is too fucking smooth. Shout out to that nigga because
yeah, I can't do that,
bruh. Going around twice, you every 5 seconds, fucking crazy, bro, crazy. But I had a good time.
Now, I used to work at a skating rink, so I was a better skater when I was in my 20s. But now that I'm a little older, my knees are a little creaky. My ankles ain't as flexible as they used to be. I got to be careful with that shit.
Listen, real quick. The reason why I bring that up, guys, is that we try to talk to you guys about moving with purpose. We try to talk to you guys about being on point. This is sometimes you gotta scout the situation before you take your girl out. You understand what I'm saying? And it's just an example of what I'm talking about. Check. Sometimes you gotta go to the spot. You're trying to take your girl someplace. Go to the spot beforehand. Check the parking. Check the neighborhood that the place is in. All that type of shit makes a difference, bro. Check if you actually know how to do what the fuck you taking her to go do. Type shit. You understand what I'm saying? Because I used to like roller skating, but like you said, I was much better when I was younger. You understand? But a nigga, nah, bro, nah, nah.
If I ever go skating again, mark my words, I'm not trying to be fly. I'm just trying to maintain. All I want to do is just go around in a complete circle without falling. Because when the last time I went skating, them little young niggas was around me doing tricks and shit. And I'm like, hey, you too close. I might not be able to stop, nigga. Go over there.
Yo.
So anyway, man, let's get into this shit. So let me plug the joint again. She said, women who want a provider have a broke woman's mentality. So let's just get into this clip. Right quick. Hold on, let me find it. Where we go? Where we at? There we go, right.
A relationship with a man and you're going 50-50 on the bills, that is your roommate. These men.
Did y'all hear this girl? Because she's clearly not a woman. So let me get this straight. You want a man to take care of you as well as pay all the bills while you sit on your black ass and do absolutely nothing all day. Or if you do work or have a business, you want to keep what little money that you earn to yourself. Because it's got to be little money, because that's broke girl mentality that you're speaking on. And I'm looking at you about a 6. That's being generous. So I'm trying to figure out what exactly you bring to the table. As for me, I'll be damned if I have my man out here working to the bone, trying to take care of me and this family when I am full able-bodied and can get my ass out there and work as well. You see this mini mansion that we living in? We got this shit out the mud. But don't get it twisted, because at any point, if he's unable to work, I can take care of all this shit by myself. Utilities and car payments, you feel me? That's the mindset that a woman should have, not being a leech.
Now,
and she's my type too. Don't get it.
I know. I saw you looking at her like, wait a minute. Hold on, nigga. She got some natural hair going on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And she's thick too. And her, by the way, her name is Goldilocks on TikTok. Yeah, she thick.
Nigga.
Goldilocks on TikTok. She thick. All right. Everywhere.
Wow. Nigga.
All right. So this is what I want to say to that. What the hell?
Now you good.
Okay. All right. So for any woman listening, and for any guy listening for that matter, I don't necessarily have an issue with a woman wanting a provider. Mm-hmm. If a woman can get a man to take care of her financially, then cool. I don't have no problem with a woman wanting a man to pay all of the bills. If a guy's willing to do it, then it is what it is. And I don't have a problem with a guy wanting to pay all the bills. If you can financially afford to take care of your woman, your family, and your woman ain't got to work, she ain't got to do shit, nigga, do you. My thing is, see, what she said at the end was very important. She was talking about how she don't want her man working to the bone. Like, she don't want her man working 18 hours days, coming home all tired. She looking at her man like, no, not my baby. I'm going to get out there and work too, so I ain't got to see you just tired at the end of the day, all that type of shit. But she also said something very important. She said, if something happens to my man where he can't work, I can handle everything by myself. See, and this is the problem with guys when y'all are looking to take care of chicks. What if something happens to you?
Facts.
Right? What if something happens to you? Look, I personally know dudes who had girlfriends or wives. And when something happened to them dudes' money and the chick wasn't working, and they would ask the chick, hey, I need you to get a part-time job for a couple of months just so we can weather this storm. The chick would tell them niggas, why don't you get a second job? Basically saying, I don't want to work. Why don't you get a second job? Or I've known niggas where the chick worked and the guy paid all the bills and the guy ran into a little situation and he said, hey, babe, I'm going to need you to go ahead and take care of this bill and that bill until I get back right. Oh, no, nigga, that ain't what we agreed to. I ain't supposed to be paying no bills up in here. So y'all be getting into these relationships with these chicks that when you run into a situation, they ain't there to be a teammate and make sure they got your back. And also, you got chicks, they just want a free ride. See, when you're dealing with chicks like that, you got to be very mindful of what you got on your hands. Now, here's the thing. If you cool with that, if you know for a fact, if something happens with my money, she gone. But I want her anyway. Right. As long as you understand that that's the case, I ain't mad at you. Do what you do. Go ahead, fam. You got something you want to add to that?
I mean, it's very important. It's very important to understand the type of woman that you fucking with. You know, it's very important to understand the character of the female that you fucking with. Me personally, I like to be the one who pretty much pays for everything, but I do it in a certain way. See, I don't live with a woman. I don't live with women, right? You know what I'm saying? Like at this point in my career of game and all this shit, like I honestly, I'm cool with zero cohabitation. You understand? So when we meet up, I usually pay for everything. You understand? And I have no problem with that. But at the same time, though, I don't really fuck with women who don't bring me no value. And what I mean by that is, you know, I'm an entrepreneur. You know, I got business. You love this lifestyle. You love me taking you out and spending all this money. Then, bitch, you're gonna have to tell somebody about my photography. You understand? You're gonna have to tell somebody about the masculineidentitymembership.com. Like you're gonna have to do something. Like shout out to April MC for being in the chat, putting the links in and shit like that. Like that's the type of shit that I'm talking about. You understand what I'm saying? Like there's certain things going on right now with some of the things that I'm working on. And there's women in my life that are taking care of things for me. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't necessarily need your money. I don't need your money, but I need you to see my vision. I need you to put in work to make sure that I'm getting to my next level. Why? Because you fuck with the level that I'm at now. You understand what I'm saying? And as far as like, if I were to cohabitate, I'm the type of dude, I'll do like a joint account situation and we'll both contribute to the joint account and then all the bills will be paid from there. You understand what I'm saying? That's the type of thing I'm on. But, but if we go out or if I set something up, this, that, and the third, I could handle everything. You understand what I'm saying? But cohabitation is a different story. But at the same time, it's like, guys, my thing is do everything with a purpose. You understand? A lot of men, they fall into the pay for everything mentality only because it's what they're used to culturally. You understand what I'm saying? Or because it's like an ego thing. You understand? Nah, if I'm paying for shit, it's really not an ego thing. It's a leader follower thing. You understand? I'm organizing things. I'm setting things up, and I'm putting you in position. And like I said it on the thing, I like to put a woman in position to shine. You understand? So
Right.
I don't want her worrying about anything that she is not fully capable and comfortable and confident handling. You understand? Because you got some niggas out here who they put their woman in certain positions where she don't want to be in. You understand? If a woman is fucking with me, I want her to have a peace of mind so she can handle what she needs to handle and still be a woman, still be feminine, and not worry about trying to lead, not worry about trying to hold shit down. Not like, I need her to be relaxed and calm. So when I talk to her, she can always be feminine. See, the problem with a lot of these women and a lot of these relationships, guys put women in masculine and leadership roles by accident because they're not thoughtful. You understand? They're not thoughtful about what they're actually doing. So they make a woman do certain things, and when you put a woman in a position to feel masculine, or if you put a woman in a position to feel like she has to be responsible and she has to be the leader, we all know women function off their emotions. So if they feel that way, guess what? They're going to respond that way. Do you understand?
That's facts.
So you put her in a position where she has to be masculine, where she got to be responsible, where she got to control shit, where she got to like organize and be in a stressful situation. When you go up to her and be like, and say, "Hey, baby, how you doing?" Instead of saying, "Hey, daddy, what's going on?" Right? She'll be like, "Nigga, what the fuck you want? Because I'm over here handling this. I'm over here handling that. I'm doing this. I'm paying for that. I'm doing this. I'm handling this, and I'm taking care of that. What the fuck you want?" You know? That's a lot of niggas don't realize that's the source of a lot of you in these type of relationships where your bitch be talking to you sideways. It's because of your lack of thoughtfulness. It's your lack of leadership that has her in a position where she feels stressed and she feels a certain way. So she feels like responding to you that way. But if you put your woman in a position where she's handling things that she's comfortable and confident handling, she can maintain her feminine. So when you say, "Hey, baby, what's going on?" She's like, "Hey, daddy, how you doing?" Da, 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 da. And she keeps that. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of niggas don't realize that shit.
Well, and to your point, yeah, you want to put a woman in a position where she can let her strength show through, instead of you putting her in a position where she's weak.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's where you're going to get the stressful chick. That's where you're going to get the chick that's complaining, and if her life is hell, she's gonna make your life hell. Okay, what did that one guy say? Whatever you give a woman, she multiply it. You give a woman stress, she gonna multiply stress. You give her hell, she gonna multiply hell.
Yep.
Right. So I would say that you do have to be mindful of what task you're delegating to her. Right. Because if you know she can't handle it, don't give her that task.
Give her that task.
Because you can't say, "Hey, do it, bitch. I don't care if you have a hard time or not. Do it, bitch." No, it don't work that way. Okay, and she might do it.
Right.
For a while, but what you're gonna see a change. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna react to you differently. When you laying in the bed, you go to touch her, she's gonna knock the hand away. You know what I'm saying? You touch her. So understand what you're getting and shit. Real quick, call-in lines are open. Area code 516. What's that?
We got some calls.
Oh, so let's get them. I ain't know. Let's go. Let's do it.
You ready? All right. And one more thing I'll also say too is, see, the reason why you have to be on point as a man is because there are times where you have to teach your woman, right? You have to show her certain things. You understand? You have to be an instructor to her, and you have to understand the difference between barking at a bitch and using positive reinforcement, being encouraging. You understand? And showing your woman, that you're patient, that you're thoughtful, and you only want what's best for her. Because again, a lot of the times men do shit on an ego trip. Like, well, bitch, you better listen to me and blah, blah, blah. But sometimes you dealing with a woman that is better with numbers than you are. Mm-hmm. You know? So if you see that she's better with numbers than you are, encourage that strength and say, "Hey, listen, baby girl, I know that you really good with numbers. You're an accountant. You got your degree in this and that. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to let you manage the budget. I'm going to let you check on the taxes. I'm gonna let you watch over the thing, and then I'll check with you from time to time, and if you ever have any issues, consult with me, and then we'll move it from there or whatever. But I trust you, and I believe in your strength when it comes to these numbers, because you got it like that. And when you say something like that to your woman and she know that you trust her, and she build up that consistency and that confidence in her strengths, that's how you get the best out of your woman. You understand what I'm saying? But
to your point, I know guys who do that. They're horrible with money. But the women that they're with, they're very good with money. They're very responsible, and they're very organized. So they'll put money into a specific account that's just for bills. And a woman will handle that because she's just more responsible, and she got it like that, where the guy, he'll just spend money and not pay attention to what he's spending, but the chick is a little more frugal.
Right.
So she don't like just willy-nilly spending the money on bullshit, where the guy don't mind. But you got it, fam. Let's do this.
All right, let's do the calls. All right, so we got 718. You on live on the Manhood is a Skill Set Show with K Zag and the Miles. Name, age, city. What's up?
Yo, what's going on? This is Moses.
Oh, Moses, what's going on with you, man? I thought that was you. I was just making sure. What's going on with you, Moses?
What's going on, fam?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Just every day, just improving in the game, man.
Yes, sir.
When it comes to the game, nobody's perfect. Let me say this. Shout out, first off, shout out to EO, when he said it starts and ends with the man.
Shout out to EO.
You understand?
Yes.
Yeah. And then, when you're talking about women want men who are providers and stuff like that. Now, you got to understand something. Women are capable of making their own money.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? In fact, let me not even say capable. Let me say women have their own money. But when you hear women say, they want guys who got money. If you ain't got no paper, she ain't fucking with you. This, that. Which shout out to Steve Dean when he said that those women they're talking to suckers. They're not talking to real men.
Right.
You understand? Because all that stuff start when you're talking about cooperation. And step number 3, which I'm gonna get. Here's the real thing. When you're talking about what y'all talking about, like women gotta provide, she gotta bring something to the table. Shout out to Lucario with the Bad Boys membership, vetting the woman.
Right.
You understand? And to vet the woman, you have to start off with this. You have to start off with cooperation. You understand? Because for a woman to want to be vetted by you and want to bring something to your table, she has to start with cooperation first before it gets there.
Right.
You understand? And I wanted to elaborate on that. What's your thoughts on that? Do y'all agree or disagree?
Well, let me start off by saying this. For those of you who are watching, you may have noticed that Miles's Cash App is there. $ Miles in the game. You can just, if you got your phone, you can put your phone up to the thing and you can click on it, zoom in, and you can donate directly to him. I have my Cash App and I have my PayPal up there. So we have the QR scans or the QR codes. So y'all can also, donate that way if you feel so inclined. Now, Moses, this is what I would say, right? And matter of fact, I'm glad you said that, because I'm gonna segue into why the Passport Bros do what they do, right? You said something that's very true. You said women make their own money. See, it doesn't matter what women say publicly. Like when women talk about, I want a guy that makes 6 figures, I want a guy that makes this. That same guy, that same woman that says, I want a guy that makes $200,000 a year. She just got done sucking a dick of a guy who works at Walmart that was pushing carts up to the building the night before. You know what I'm saying? So, and the reason why is because she was really sexually attracted to him, right? So it doesn't matter what women say publicly. There's hold on real quick. Let me see if I can find this shit. I might not be able to find it. I ain't got time to look for it now. But my point is this is what I would say, right? What you say you want and what you can actually get are 2 different things for most people. Right. Most people cannot get what they say they want, right? That's just the reality of life, right? So back to my point, when the fact that women in Western civilization and the Western world, okay, they make just as much money, if not more, than the men in their dating pool. So the majority of the men that they encounter, they don't need those guys' money. Right? So what happens is, if you're dealing with a woman where you make roughly the same amount she makes, or she makes roughly the same amount you make, or maybe you make a little bit more than her, then you can't really influence her with your money, which is why the Passport Bros left. because all them niggas got a tricks mentality, right? Because they were unable to influence women with their money here, they went to third world countries where they could influence broke bitches, right? Which is why they're having a little bit of shine out there, because now they are actually in a position where women are influenced by their money, right? I mean, women still don't really like them like that, but at least, you know, they're getting a little bit of love out there. So they feel good about themselves, right? But go ahead, man, you got it.
Yeah, I mean, again, a woman, I don't allow anything in my life unless it's an asset, man. You know, I'm only about progress. I'm only about moving forward and getting to my next level. You understand? By the time I want to be sure that, like, I don't ever want to be on my deathbed and looking back thinking, man, I coulda, shoulda, woulda done this. You understand? Like, if I'm on my deathbed, I should be in the middle of working on something else. You understand? Like, if I pass, I want there to be something that I was getting ready to do. The niggas like, damn, it's like how they look at shout out to Kevin Samuels, you know what I'm saying? Because he had plans, he had things going, and that's how I want to be. You understand? Where if I pass, is like, oh damn, Miles is about to do this, Miles is about to do that. You understand? Like, so if you bring a woman into your life, she should, if you see, a lot of dudes want to use body count and all that type of shit to take a woman seriously. I take a woman seriously that takes me seriously. You understand what I'm saying? So what does that mean? That means she's looking at me and she's like, yo, this nigga been on the internet talking this shit for over 15 years and he lives a pretty good life. He's consistent with his shit, and I ain't never seen him, hurting for money. I ain't never seen him looking shabby or looking no type of way. This nigga's about his shit. So you know what I'm gonna do? I fucked with him. I fuck with his personality, and I fuck with his consistency. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play my part to be a part of that shit, because I recognize a real nigga when I see one. I recognize a man when I see one. I recognize somebody who knows his value when I see him. You understand? So I'm going to fuck with that. And those are the only type of women you should want to fuck with, bro. Like, I mean, yeah, you're going to have chicks that are for recreational use only. And, you can use that situation for what it is, but know what it is. You understand? Women, there's nothing wrong with a woman who's recreational use only. However, be aware of what she is. You understand? Mm-hmm. Because the problem is some niggas treat certain chicks the same. You understand? So it's like, I mean, and you should treat all your chicks the same as far as your game. But what I mean is,
in the very beginning, yeah, and then the chicks that earn it, those are the chicks you give preferential treatment to as they earn it.
As they earn it, right? Because they get closer and closer to God, basically. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the closer and closer you get to God, is you get more privilege. You get more access to the kingdom. You understand what I'm saying? That's how it should work. So know the difference between the chicks that's just here for you to smash and have a good time, and the difference between the chicks that's actually an asset to your life and to your vision and your goals. Moses, go ahead.
There you have
it. Right. Like I said, it goes back to with that one word, cooperation. You understand? And then what's crazy is there's only one is the best out of anything else, right? The best thing a woman could bring to your table, to a man's table, is just one word. Like I said, cooperation. Because if a woman brings cooperation to the table, then sex is automatic.
Right.
You understand? Because if she's cooperating, she's interested in. You get what I'm saying? So I wanted to actually say that out there, and I'm gonna say this again. If a woman wants you for financially, like now, there's times when women could come at you and try to want to get money out of you, but when a woman's doing that, that means she's not feeling you, because, like Chase Atkins said, she has a guy who's not making that much money, she's fucking for free.
Right.
But you gotta compensate. That's because she's not feeling you. You understand? And I wanted to put that in there, man. And thanks for taking my call, man. Just be safe out there. Keep spreading the game, man.
All right, Moses. Hey, man, appreciate you, man. Keep doing your thing, man. Peace.
We got other calls, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's go.
All right, we got 713. I think this is monogamous. 713. You on live, man? Had his skill set.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, what's up with you, man? What's going on?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's up? What's up, monogamous?
And y'all already know that I donated.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what's up, KZ? What's up, Miles, bro? Much love, man.
Yep.
Man, I really wanted to chime in, bro, because this topic, bro, is one of the realest topics that we can talk about when it comes to pair bonding and being in a long-term relationship and that type of stuff, right? See, a lot of guys focus on the booty and them fucking on the chick when they really should be focused on the chick that they can build with.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of guys out here, guys, that was fucking with chicks that was only around for the accommodations, but now this guy's older now. He don't have all that stuff no more. He's on his deathbed or he's sick or whatever, and then he don't have no long-term chick that really cared about his soul. Him, he only had chicks that only cared about what he was able to provide, and that's the difference.
Mm-hmm. And
I'm glad that woman said that because it kind of reminded me of this. And Miles, you know that I also watch our financial show with Kaleem and
Rashidi.
And, the RKT appraisal.
Yeah.
So I remember you were saying that you used to be a drafter, right?
Yeah.
My dad used to be a drafter too, and drafting is a part of the engineering firm or whatever the case may be. So my dad. See, my dad always been just like what you say, like, and I'm like that to an extent. Like, my dad always been the type of nigga that, like, if he got it, he gonna cover it all.
Right.
If he just that type of guy, right? So he created a foundation for my mom to thrive in because usually he would have all the bills, right? And of course she would probably, because my dad always was like the breadwinner, so he made much more than my mom. And my mom, she focused on like the groceries and stuff like that. But as what you know about drafting and engineering, because of the oil industry back in the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes my dad would work for a full year and make $150,000. Sometimes he would only work 8 months out the year because it would be big layoffs, and he might be laid off for an extended amount of time, right? So he would have to be on unemployment. See, with the wrong woman, if you get laid off and you don't provide that financial stability, she might have an attitude, or she might not respond the way that you needed for her to respond. Every time my dad went through a layoff, my mom responded the right way. She, you know what I'm saying? Maybe my dad, instead of him covering all the bills, maybe he only can really cover 50%. She was down to cover whatever void that needed to be covered during that amount of time because she knew that one day he was going to get hired again.
Right.
So she was willing to, okay, baby, I bet I'm going to go out here. I'm going to work a little bit hard. I'm going to put way more into the pot to cover for us and to cover you. So when you get back on your feet, I'm covered.
Right.
So you see that confidence and that trust going both ways. If you cover me, I know I'm gonna be covered because vice versa, it's the same way. You see what I'm saying? The reason why I'm saying that because y'all made a good point. You were saying that a lot of guys think you're gonna be up all the time. You don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
You could be in a car wreck and get paralyzed from the waist down, and now you gotta rely on life insurance and shit like that to provide for your life. So you want to have a woman that's going to really be willing to stay there and to deal with that, or you going to have a woman that's going to be willing to leave.
Right.
So you got to focus on that. And another thing y'all said too.
Yeah.
You made. Oh, I'm sorry, Kaysen. You had a point.
No. I was just going to say, or you can have your own business, but you're going through a lawsuit, and that lawsuit is kicking your ass. You know what I'm saying? Because you're paying for them lawyers. And sometimes you're looking at your woman like, look, I'm going through a little storm. I'm going to need you to do a little something so we can weather this storm. Right. And you got a woman, when you got a woman that don't want to do shit and she want to bounce, that means she was never there for you. She never had your back. Exactly. And she was only there so as long as you can provide a certain lifestyle for her. The moment that lifestyle was threatened, she out. But you got it, fam.
Right. And then another point, K Zagging and Miles, y'all said, and Miles, I'm glad you brought this up. And you were just saying that, like, some guys, they be wondering why, like, man, why my girl be tripping, but why she got an attitude, And I've been in those cases, right? But even what you were saying, Miles, you're saying that your woman has a level of trust and confidence in you because of your consistency. And if your consistency is a little bit off, she's going to respond to that.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to be willing to correct your consistency, because one thing about being consistent in a long-term relationship that's aligned, when you provide a level of asset and a level of benefit in somebody's life, then that's when their strength can show in your life.
Right.
Because there are certain areas that I don't have strength in that my girl might have a little bit more strength in, and vice versa. But if we support each other directly and indirectly, then both our strengths could benefit benefit the foundation as a whole. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's certain things, as what you were saying, like you might be way more better with the money, but your girl might be way more better with like the paperwork and the small finer details. So hand in hand, y'all go together because it makes sense. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So all I'm trying to say is, man, if you're really going to get into a long-term relationship, don't focus on the frivolous shit, like the lustful shit, like the ass and stuff. I mean, of course, that's bullshit, but focus on who can you really build with.
Exactly.
Because there's a lot of guys out here that are choosing the wrong chicks. Mr. Miles and K-Zach, I was watching a video and they was going through the videos of all these celebrities that's going through divorces and they having these big settlements, like Dr. Dre and Babyface and all that.
Mm-hmm.
That was with women that wasn't willing to build with them. Or even if a relationship was going to dry out, at least both sides benefited. But in those cases, one side is benefiting while the other side is not.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Well,
but it's all about who you choose. And, yeah, y'all already know what I'm talking about. But thank y'all for the opportunity. What you about to say, K-Zach?
No. I appreciate the monogamous. That's real talk, fam.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, man, thank y'all for the game, and I'm still listening to the show.
All right, man.
That's
Appreciate.
That's what's up. Let me add this because Miles, you said something I want to piggyback off of, and I think it's important because you were talking about how you can be in an open relationship and all that, but the cohabitation shit, you ain't with that.
Right.
This is what I will say to guys who are with the cohabitation shit, especially if you're trying to get married and have a family. I wonder, do people think about retirement? Do people think about that shit? Do people think about, because you're talking about building something together, right? If you're cohabitating, especially if you're married and you have a family and things of that nature, that means you're building something. You're building towards something. Do motherfuckers think, damn, if I'm fortunate enough to live until I'm in my 60s or beyond, and she's lucky enough to live that long, and we're fortunate enough to actually be married and still together, and we actually stop working, do we have a nest egg to fucking retire off of?
Right.
Do we? Right? Because my thing is this. You'll have some chicks, because this is how I look at it. Like, let's say for the sake of argument, I'm taking care of a bitch, right? And I'm about to retire at 64, 65, or whatever age, you know what I'm saying? And let's say I have $1 million, $2 million saved up.
Mm-hmm.
And prior to me knowing this chick, she been working for a while. She ain't got no 401k. She ain't got no portfolio. She don't save shit. So if I'm with this bitch, I got to share my retirement with her?
Yeah.
I got to share my retirement with her? Yeah. I made all the right decisions financially. I saved up a couple million, and I got to share it with that bitch?
Yeah.
Hell no. You know what I'm saying? Hell no. Hell no.
Well, see, I think if you understand and do things the right way, I think you can have a that type of relationship where you don't cohabitate, but you still make plans to retire, continuing to be together without cohabitating. You understand? And then if one of us fall off, both of us have been maintaining our own situations. So let's just say one of us fall off heavy, then one can fall back on the other one because we're still maintaining what we always had. You understand what I'm saying? Like people look at the institutionalized paradigms, I think, and they don't allow any imagination for the and possibilities to be creative. Because look, I'm the type of dude, if I'm working with a chick, bro, and we have an understanding, bro, we could have a situation where both of us is putting into some type of account, and we don't have to live together. But we, let's buy a life insurance policy. You understand? And then both of us is making a certain type of bread, and we both contribute to it. So later on in life, when we both old as shit, we both got a little thing that's floating out there where she's the beneficiary, I'm the beneficiary, and we could both. You understand what I'm saying? These are creative ways that it can be done. You don't have to necessarily be married. You don't have to necessarily be parents
have kids together and all that type of shit.
Yeah, it's not necessary. There's so many different creative ways to build nest eggs, to be cooperative in finances, and marriage is not necessary. You understand what I'm saying? So, it's things that you could, because the thing is, here's the thing before I pass it back to you. What you have to establish is the respect and the consistency of interest in each other. That's what has to be established. See, the problem is, I think a lot of people jump into marriage and expect the institution of marriage to create the interest and the respect.
Ooh, wait a minute. That's a whole other topic for another day, but you hit on something with that.
You see what I'm saying?
Can you say that one more time? One more again for the motherfuckers in the back.
They depend on the institution of marriage to create the interest and the consistency of respect between the man and a woman. I'm saying work on creating that consistency and respect on your own. Not because you're married, but because you actually want to. Like, think about this shit. Imagine you're not married to a woman, but y'all really cool. Y'all feeling each other, and y'all like, listen, I could see myself fucking with you forever, straight up and down. All right, cool. Let's put some money into this money market account for me and you, and both of us. We be equal beneficiaries. We got what's the word? Power of attorney with each other, all that type of shit, right? And that shit is more solid than two people who are married, because if we're married and then we start not to like each other and we get divorced, it fucks up the money for everybody. But if we both come into an agreement as two separate entities and invest into an account, we got to split it 50-50 at the end of the day. And there's no issues. And the government, there's no lawyers, there's no problems. All we got to do is call up the fucking financial institution and be like, hey, I want my 50%, and give her 50%. And let's just say for whatever reason it don't work out. She get her 50%, I get my 50%, and we move on, and it's no problem. You see what I'm saying?
And have that. Go ahead, my bad.
No. I'm just saying people not think like that. But you got it.
No, they don't, because dudes don't know how to lead, right? And not only that, they're worried about the chick never going for it. And my thing is, if she don't go for it, then I can't fuck with her. So I don't want her anyway if she ain't gonna go for it. Exactly. But my thing is, because I've done that where I had joint account, but we had no checks and we had no debit card. So you just can't just be going into the shit. And it's an understanding that when we get paid, we both put X amount of dollars into the account. And if something happens, you take your 50, I take my 50, because we both put in on it. Exactly. Now, here's what I want to say. I want to address what this guy said. He said, too afraid to get cheated on again. My ex-wife did that, then got 30K of my 401k. Now, this is what I would say about guys being afraid of being cheated on. That should not be a reason why you're avoiding relationships. that really shouldn't. That shouldn't be a reason. It should be a deal breaker if a chick get caught. Now, this is what I would say about for all you motherfuckers who are married. Okay, I don't know how it works if you're not married or common law, but if you're legally married. Now, Tim Duncan, right? The retired legendary San Antonio Spur, right? Tim Duncan still lives here in San Antonio. He was married. I think he had 2 or 3 kids. He found out his wife was cheating, or he had the feeling that his wife was cheating. So he hired a private investigator. Now, some people ain't got money like that. He hired a private investigator. The private investigator found out that she was having relations with the family dentist. So she was creeping with the family dentist.
Oh my God.
So when Tim Duncan got that proof and he divorced her, not only did he not have to pay child support or alimony, but he got full custody of the kids.
Nice.
Right? So if you can prove, okay, and this works in reverse, guys, if women are married, they can prove your ass is cheating, nigga, you screwed. Exactly. But if you can prove that a chick is cheating and you take her to divorce court, nigga, not only do you get the kids 100%, and she got to see him on the weekends and shit, right? But she gets no child support, she gets no alimony. But you got to prove that there's infidelity, right? So I would say if you're married and you think your wife may be creeping, you don't necessarily got to hire a private investigator, but get proof. You know what I'm saying? Don't be all emotional about it. Be like, bitch, why are you sucking this dick? Okay, think about it. Like, all right, this chick cheating. All right, look, I'm gonna take all the emotions out of it. I gotta divorce her, but I don't want this chick to get a penny. You know what? I gotta find some proof. I gotta find the chick cheating. Like, there's one dude who walked into the crib and he called this chick cheating, and he had the video. Right. She on the couch getting fucked. That's enough. I caught this. It's timestamp dated. We were still married. Go to court, bitch. You get nothing, right? So I'm just saying, don't get all emotional and like you broke my heart. You hurt me. Think about it. All right, real quick. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Elite. That name. All right.
At least
$7 Canadian.
Yeah.
Right. A lot of people rely on the institution of marriage to establish respect and consistency. Miles, too true. Yeah, they do.
Facts.
Let's go.
All right, we got 347. You on live on the Manhood is a Skill Set Show with K Zag and Miles. Name, age, city, and how can we help you?
Hello?
Hello?
What's up? It's Devon, New York, D-Money.
Oh, D-Money, what's up, man? How you doing, man? What's going on with you? Did you donate, though?
No, I don't.
All right, so 732, you're on live with Manhood is a Skill Set with K Zag and Miles. Name, age, and city, and did you donate? Oh shit, I ain't pressed the button.
Miles Cunningham, Mike, right now.
Yeah, 732. What's going on? 732, what's up?
Yeah, it's Rashawn, 26, Jersey, and I donated just now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, man. Appreciate you. Hey, D-Money, donate and call back, my nigga. You know what it is. But go ahead, Rashawn, man. We got you. Go ahead.
Cool. So, yeah, I like the topic. I saw something on O'Shea Dukes Jackson channel that relates to this kind of. It says Dominican woman says women in her country only use passport bros for this. So she really did some airing out. And what you guys are pretty much discussing here is that this is not the point of it, but what I get from your message is there's a lot more that men have value of than just the money that they have. You know, a lot of guys, they assume if they just pay all the bills, whatever the case may be, they'll get the best cooperation and they'll represent the best leadership they can bring, which is completely false.
Right, that's a fact.
Right, so it makes sense as to why a nigga would have to go to another country because he doesn't use none of his natural values as a man, can only use that artificial value that was created over time.
Right.
But the main thing I just wanted to again, I'll say the title of the video. This girl completely aired everything out. I want to hear you guys review it if you're interested. But again, it says a Dominican woman says women in her country only use hashtag passport bros as O'Shea Dukes Jackson channel 2 weeks ago.
Right.
Well,
but that's all I got to say.
Okay.
This is what I will say. My bad. Can y'all hear me? I switched headphones and shit.
Yeah,
okay. This is what I was saying. I'm going to stop short of saying that every single guy that travels abroad or lives abroad or refers to himself as a passport bro, I'm not going to say that 100% of them are paying for pussy or not running into situations where women aren't genuinely interested in them. Most of them are, though.
Yeah.
90-something% of them niggas are, though, right? So, okay, and this is what I would say, right? This is like common sense type of shit.
Right.
If you're going to these foreign countries and you're dealing with these quote unquote bad bitches, if they're so bad and if they're such a good catch, why are they single? Why are they only available to foreigners with a passport? Why? Because to me, how I look at it is because the men that live here, they know who you are. They know who you are and they know what you are about and they know what you do. Because if she's such a great catch, how come ain't nobody scoop her yet?
Right.
I just want to, that's just an inquiring minds want to know, but you got it, fam.
I mean, look, man, passport bros, I like them and then I don't. You know what I'm saying? Because there's certain things where comparatively speaking, you know, I don't have a problem with passport bros. But the bottom line is that guys need to, you know, exactly. No, guys need to tell the truth. You know, they need to be honest about what it is they're doing. And the reason why, like, for example, Lucario and, you know, myself, you know, and shit, all of us on the Real Game No Theory panel, we kind of come at the passport bros is not because we just trying to hate on them. It's because the issue is, like the caller said, like Rashawn said, you're not creating any type of value in yourself. You're only creating value in your resource and your money. And that is a mistake. That is a mistake because at any given time, like look at what happened with COVID. A lot of people lost their jobs. You understand? So if you there with a girl and you paying for everything, you know, because of your oh well, this is the way I could keep her. It's like that's not what it's about, bro. That's really not what it's about. Like, you know, you have to seek authenticity with your situation. You understand? So therefore, if the woman has a certain level of interest in you, the interest comes from her interest in you, your personality, your masculine identity, the thing that makes you valuable before the money. You understand? You have to look at the things that make you valuable before the looks, before the money, before the status, because all those things can be taken away. And when you guess what happens when you take away looks, money, and status? All you're left with is you. You understand? So that's why we get at the passport bros, not just to roast, not just to make fun or to hate. It's because we want to encourage them. And all men, not just the passport bros, but we want to encourage all men to develop you. Develop you. Because it doesn't matter what country you're in. It doesn't matter your status. It doesn't matter your looks. It doesn't matter how much money you have. A woman should be interested in you first. You understand? And you should be interested in you first. You should have a vision for yourself. You should realize your value before you get to all these external agents. You understand? You need to realize your value before you get to all these external agents. So, and I'm sure that there's a few passport bros, they go out there and they actually meet a chick, and they, and I'm sure it's some dudes that actually have a certain level of game. And truth be told, I'm sure it's a lot of passport bros who listen to us. There's a lot of passport bros on the low. They be listening to us and they be like, yo, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to run my game a certain way. I'm going to keep it tight. I'm going to meet these women. I'm going to make them earn their spot. I'm going to make sure that they're an asset to my life. And I'm going to incorporate passport bro shit, and I'm going to incorporate game, and I'm going to do it the right fucking way to make sure that this chick is here for a real reason and not just because I'm a fucking American or expat or whatever they want to call it. You understand? So that's really what it's all about. You have to develop the value before you get to the looks, the money, and the status. But guys, y'all could call in 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. As men, we really have to understand that the value is there before anything. You understand? The value is there before anything. Like all those different things like money, all of those are tools, because it's really not about the money. It's what you do with it. But we got 857. You're on live on the Manhood is a Skill Set show with K Zagging and Miles. Name, age, city, and did you donate?
Yes, sir. Respect to Miles, respect to K Zagging. I just donated in the cash app.
All right, appreciate you. Shaughnessy?
Yes, sir.
What's up with you, man? What's going on with you?
What's going on, man? What's going on? So basically,
what's going on, fam?
Just a couple quick scenarios. I was in the club yesterday. I want to see if there was a couple problems here or anything. So basically, the first shorty, she told me that she was in, like, I asked her, like, I said, what's up with her? She said, what's up? Everything was good. She said she's in a complicated relationship. I said, okay, I'm not worried about none of that. What's up? I still, like, talk to you and not. I said, while I was talking to her, though, I said I'll still set up the date. Is that wrong? Like, should I just, like, with somebody who's in a complicated relationship, should I just try and fuck her? That's it.
I have a question. Did you ask her about her relationship status, or did she volunteer it?
Nah, I asked her if she had a boyfriend.
Why'd you ask her?
No, bull, because it's like, yo, I get a lot of numbers, Miles, and it's got to be because they already got a man. So it's like I'm just trying to skip over that part.
Okay.
So it's like, I don't know. I was wondering if that was.
This is what I would say. When a woman says a complicated relationship, that means she has drama. That's right. What that means. Okay. When she says complicated, that means there's drama. It's probably a toxic relationship. This is the reason why you don't want to deal with women like that, right? This is the same type of chick. If you texted her some shit, or if you called her, she won't delete or erase her call history or the text. And then she'll have the type of dude that might check her phone, and now you got a dude that got your number. You understand that?
Right. Yeah.
Right. So, and here's the thing, Carla, I want you to think about this. If a woman is dealing with a guy, let's say a woman is dealing with a guy, for instance, and she's being battered or physically abused, right? And that guy is threatening to harm her unless she gives up your name, right? So let's say she knows your first and last name. Now he knows it. All he got to do is go to whatever little website that they have online. For $19.99, he can find out where you live at, where you work at. He bring up your name. It'll bring a list of people that you're associated with, so he can go looking for you. Right? There are guys out there who are that simpish. They will spend that $20, find out who you are, show up at your crib. You better hope all they do is damage to your car. Or he can knock on your door, and as soon as you open it, be like, hey, are you such and such? Boom. And that's it.
Fair.
I'm just saying.
Nah, that's facts. That's facts. Now, I respect that. Thank y'all for that. And just real quick, this other shorty that I pulled up on, it was like I got her number. Everything was smooth. I ended up seeing her again, like in the same club, like maybe like 30 minutes later. I just walked up to her. Like, I was just like, what's up? Like, she was like, I can't do this right now. And just literally walks away with her friend.
Uh-huh.
So is that girl should I not even call her? Like, don't even try that.
What do you mean? What do you mean call her? So you got her number? When she said I can't do this right now?
He got her number the first time. You got her number the first time. And then the second time you went to engage her and she walked away from you.
Yeah, type shit.
Was this the same night or a different day?
Yeah, same night. Nah, bro, you could call her.
Yeah, same night.
Nah, you could call her if you want to.
Okay.
Because remember, you in the club. You in the club. A lot of y'all niggas start to look the fuck the same towards the end of the night. You understand? So you don't take that shit too personal. But see, this is why you shouldn't really waste, because what kind of club is this? Is this a club where the music is loud and all that shit?
Yeah, it was one of them type shits, yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't really fuck with all that shit. But anyway, the bottom line is this. You got the number. So when she gave you the number, she probably, she wanted to give you the number. You can still try to call her. But chances are, remember, if you get 10 numbers, you're probably only going to probably only six of the numbers is going to be fake, or they're not going to answer. You understand? Mm-hmm. And then the other 4 numbers, you going to try to set something up and they're not going to reply. So you're really looking at, if you got 10 numbers, you really got like 1 or 2 numbers. You understand what I'm saying, nigga? So honestly, stop taking it so hard. I don't even know why you call in asking us. Just call the numbers back and see who bite, my nigga. That's really all it is, bro. Like, I don't really know why you call in and asking all this shit, because no matter what we tell you, no matter what we tell, see, look, you guys always want to ask, yo, Miles, K-Zag, why do women do this? Why do women do that? It doesn't fucking matter. Hit them up. If they respond, get them out on a date. Holla at them. Tell them you trying to smash whatever the fuck you trying to do and move forward. It doesn't matter why they do what they do. Because remember, a woman goes out for attention. So look at how you met her the first time. She gave you the number. Then when you trying to engage her again, she's like, I can't do this right now. Just walked away from you. Because a woman's mind is all over the place.
We talked about chaos. So the yin and yang theory. Women are chaotic, bro.
Stop asking why, bro. Just be consistent. You got the number, holla at her. She hollers back, hey, I'm trying to meet up this day, this time. You good? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Boom. That's all you need to focus on. Focus on yourself.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas is always making the game about a bitch, bro. Y'all don't even realize it's based on the questions you're asking that you're making the game about the female. Yo, Miles, so I went to engage her the second time and she just walked away from me. Should I still call her? If you were focused on yourself, you know what you would be thinking? You would only thing you would ask yourself is, do I want to call her? Yes or no? Okay, I'm going to call her. I'm going to her, and then I'm gonna set up a date. If she comes out to the date, then we could talk. Then that's it.
Wait, quick question: is this the guy that called in like last week, where he approached the chick, got her number, and then thought about some fly shit to say and came back? Is this the same situation?
I think so.
Okay, and the reason why I'm asking. The reason why I'm asking is this. Caller, look now. Listen to what I'm about to say. I don't believe in exchanging contact information with a woman unless we agree to see each other at another date and time. So if I'm having a conversation that night and I'm talking and I'm trying to link up with her, I'm either trying to fuck her that night or I'm trying to link up with her later and do a date, some drinks or whatever. If she don't agree to do one of those two things, I don't want her fucking number. And I don't want her to have mine.
But he in the club though, where the music is loud. He ain't got that type. He can't put that much detail into the conversation.
Nigga, this is what you check out on the floor. You turn her around. You get behind her. You start grinding on her ass, and you whisper in her ear.
Now, but listen, Mr. K-Zag and Miles. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Let me just let y'all know exactly how I did it. It's easy, bro. Just told them each shorty. I told them what's up. I just said, yo, okay, let me get you. I said, you're beautiful. I came over here because you're bad. I'm not bad.
Wait. You said that? Yeah. You used the word bad? Did you say? All right.
I'm overplaying it. I didn't say bad. But listen. Let me juice it. I just said this. I said, I came over here because you're beautiful. My name is so and so. What's up with you? I wanna take you out sometime, but I want to get your number so we can lock that in. And then she says, that's the only way I lock in with a number is if we set enough to see each other outside of here.
Okay. No, I'm talking about specific. I'm not talking about maybe we can see each other sometime. Nigga, I'm talking about specifically. What we said, come on. I'm not, maybe we can get together sometime. Let me get your number. No. Hey, look, I got some free time tomorrow night. I want you to occupy that time slot. You with it? Sure. What do you have in mind? You and I need to get together for a little more intimate conversation one-on-one. How you feel about that? Oh, that sounds interesting. Here's my number. Call me tomorrow when you're ready to make it happen. You know, or whatever I might say. But I'm being a little more specific about what I'm trying to do. Right. Hey, y'all just be collecting numbers like fucking stamps and baseball cards and shit. You know what I'm saying? like
That's right. Girls, they give out their numbers like it's nothing nowadays, and it's ridiculous.
Exactly.
They give out their numbers like it's Snapchat, and I don't take a Snapchat or Instagram.
Exactly.
Dudes, they taking snaps and Instagrams. I don't do that.
Shaughnessy, listen, bro. All I want you to do is, if you know what you asked for the number, all I need you to do is maintain your consistency and stop questioning women, bro. You question women too much. Okay? Just the only thing you need to do is be consistent. So if that's how you get numbers, fine. Keep doing that, right? You get the numbers and then you call them. Whoever calls you back, set up the date, move forward. That's all you need to do. All this time you're wasting thinking about and asking why and, well, should I call her and should I not? And all that. Bro, it doesn't fucking matter. Okay, it doesn't fucking matter. Like I told a story. I told a quick story on my masculine identity membership video once. It's on the masculine identity membership, and basically I ended up on a date with this chick, right? And I realized based on the way everything went down that the main reason why I was on the date was because I was consistent, and the reason why she was on the date was literally because she was emotional. And I'll tell you what it is. Yeah. You know what she said? She said the reason why she matched with me and decided to come out on the date, because we matched, I think, the same fucking day, right? And we ended up out on a date with each other. You know what she told me? She said I had a rough day and I was looking for something to elevate my mood. That's what she told me. And guess why? And on the flip side, guess why I was out on the date? I was on the date because 3 other chicks flaked. But I was being consistent and I was going through all my matches and I did the same exact thing with every match. And then it just so happened that she was looking for a mood elevator and I was just being consistent. So what I'm trying to explain to you is that as a man, the only thing you need to do is be consistent. Stop asking all these fucking questions that don't mean anything. Look, let me tell y'all this. And y'all could please listen to this shit. If y'all don't take nothing else from this fucking show today, there is no positive net return in questioning a woman. Only in instructing a woman.
Facts. Provide guidance. Make statements. Don't ask questions.
Don't ask a woman or ask about a woman or ask why she doing. Give a bitch instructions. That's it. So what do I mean by that? You got 10 numbers, you text or call all 10. Okay. Some of them is not going to get back to you. Some of them are fake numbers. All right. The ones that get back to you, you provide instructions. The ones that show up to the date, those are the ones that you're fucking with. That's simple.
Well, not only that, Shaughnessy, you have to set a woman's expectations of what it's gonna be like to fuck with you. Give her a built-in incentive where intrigue and curiosity is there. Because a lot of guys, this is what a lot of guys do, right? And I'm not saying you did this, specifically, but guys will give a woman their number, but they haven't done anything for the woman to be excited to call them. She's looking at the number like, why would I call him? There is nothing that's there. Like even if a woman give you her number, when you call, she's gonna be like, who's this?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you, if a woman is sexually attracted to you and she's feeling you and she's looking forward to hearing from you, guess what she's gonna remember? Your fucking voice. She's gonna remember your voice. If she don't remember your voice, that means your impression was 0 on a Richter scale. That's all that means.
Yeah, no. Y'all talking straight facts. And Miles, no cap. The really reason why I had to just check on it because I want to see if she's disrespecting me. You feel me? I want to see if it's disrespectful enough to.
Okay. But again, you're in a crowded club and she gets approached by a bunch of dudes. You understand?
Yeah, facts.
So it's that like it's not you're looking into it way too fucking deep, bro. She don't remember you from when she gave you the number earlier. You understand? She don't remember you. You understand?
Yeah. We just talked about that. She don't remember you, bro.
Like, did she look at you like you had a familiar face? Did she smile? Anything like that, or did she just was like, nah, I'm out of here?
Like, I mean, we had a little call. Like, she had to remember me.
Nah, bro.
Nah, bro. A chick will see. This is the thing between men and women. Women deal with so many men. She don't remember y'all niggas. Exactly. Y'all deal with so few women. Y'all remember all of them.
All of them.
That's the difference between men and women.
In this place, are the lights dim? Are the lights dim or the lights bright where she could see every contour of your face?
Nah, the lights they were definitely a little dim in there. It was darker.
Yo, Shaughnessy, nigga. Stop being emotional, nigga. Call back the numbers. The bitches that holler back, you get with them. And the ones that don't, you keep it the fuck moving. That's it.
I'm on it. Nah, respect. Appreciate y'all. Real talk.
All right, man. Take it easy, brother.
We good on calls. We got another call.
Yeah, 612. You on live, Manhood is a skill set show with K Zag and Miles. Name 8 city and did you donate?
I'm about to donate right now.
Nigga, don't play with me.
I'm about to. Give me just like 5 seconds. Okay.
One so Mississippi.
My name.
How old are you? I'm
29.
Okay. What's your question, brother?
All right. So I just right now, like yesterday, I just got to this girl's house. Like I'm about to start crashing here for a while. My thing is it okay to, like start living with you?
What? Wait, back up. You said you got to this girl's house, you're about to start crashing there. You talking about cohabitating? Spending the night? Moving in? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. How
long have you known her?
Well, I mean, it's been a year now, so I thought it was all right to like just walk in and be like, yo, this is where I'm going to be living now too.
Okay, hold on. What happened to your crib? What happened? Did you get evicted or something? What happened?
I mean, my crib is small, so I was like, I might as well live in her crib because it's big. So I packed up a couple of my stuff and then I just moved.
Okay, Miles, you got it, Miles, you got it. I can't.
What was your question again?
So I'm saying, is it like ideal to like do that? Like, because for me, like.
But what does it matter? What does it matter when you've already made the decision? You've already packed up shit and you already moved over there. So what does it matter now, bro?
All right, so because I drove 19 hours to get here.
So you?
Hold! This nigga moved out. You crossed state lines to be with a bitch? Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. I gotta ask you this question. What state did you drive from, and what state did you drive to?
All right, so I was living in the Midwest.
Nigga, where? Where exactly? What state did you drive from? What state did you drive to?
So like Iowa to Oregon.
Iowa to Oregon. Okay, that's a good little trip. Now, where you work at? Okay, do you work where you can work online, or do you work somewhere where there's a brick and mortar place where you got to go in?
So I'm good because I got like a remote job. So like for me, like driving anywhere like feels great. I'm all right, you know. So I can just like go wherever I want. But what my question is like, is it smart in my decision to do what I just did?
All right. Hold on. Let me say this real quick, Miles. Okay. This is how I'm going to answer your question. I'm going to be brief and I'm going to pass it right back to Miles. In my entire life, I have never willingly moved in with a chick. Any woman I cohabitated with, they came to me on some, I want to live with you. I want to be with you. And I basically said, not yet. And then when I got ready to, I sat them down and we talked about the parameters of how it was going to be to cohabitate and what bills they was going to pay, right? I never was in a relationship with a woman and said, I want to live with her. It's never happened. All right, you got it, fam.
So caller, you've already made the decision. You've already drove 19 miles. What does it matter? Like, so, all right. So if we tell you that it's not a good idea, are you going to move out?
Well, I mean, I'm not going to move out.
Okay. So what are you calling us for? Why are you wasting our time?
I'm not. I'm just wanting to know like if what I did was ideal or smart, because usually
bro. How long you been watching us? How long you been watching us, bro? How long you been watching us?
I'd say like a good 2-3 years.
All right, you've been watching us a good 2-3 years, and you've never once heard us say that moving in with a bitch is a bad idea. You never once heard nobody say that,
especially after a year.
I can't think of like when you guys said that. So like,
all right. Hold on. So you've known her for a year, right? So the question is, whose idea was it for you to move into her place or move in with her?
So I was like, damn, like when I first got to her place, like the very first time, I was
brother. I don't need the entire story. I just need you to answer my question. Whose idea was it ultimately whose idea was it to move in together or for you to move into her space?
It was like at the same time, it was both of our thoughts.
Whose idea was it, brother? You have to give me it's one or the other, bro. It can't be exactly mutual. I'm sorry. I'm not letting you get with that.
One of y'all brought it up first. Who brought it up first, fam? God damn.
Who brought it up first? Yeah, that's a good question. Who brought it up first? Huh?
I brought it up first.
You brought it up first.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, who's the leader in the relationship?
Me.
Okay. Well, look, you've already made your decision. You claim to be the leader of the relationship, and you're the one. It was your idea to move in. If your girl respects you and everything is cool, you should be fine, bro. You should be fine, because ultimately, it's not just about the fact that you moved into her space. Because shout out to Lucario. If you walk in, as soon as you walk into your woman's house, even though her name is on the deed, when you walk into the house is now yours. You understand? So if that's how it really, really is, then you're fine. You understand?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, and by the way, caller, and this is what I would recommend. Hold on, listen to me real quick. This is what I would recommend that you do, and any of you guys who are going to cohabitate with a woman, and the lease is in her name only, or the mortgage is in her name only, you have squatter rights. I just want to put that out. You have squatter, meaning if she's trying to, after a while, if you're contributing to the bills and she's trying to kick you out, she can't just kick you out. She has to take you to court and evict you. I just want to let you know those rights do exist. You know
right. He's in Oregon. He's in Oregon now, so who knows? You got to check with the state. But
yeah, you got to research that shit.
Caller, what were you about to say?
Yeah, I was talking about the rent and stuff because I'm not paying nothing. So like that's why I'm like wondering like.
Well, wait. Did you and her discuss this?
Huh?
Did you and her discuss the arrangements of the financial situation?
I mean, I said she does her thing and just move.
No, caller. Look, I'm asking you a question.
Caller, you got answering questions, bro. Yeah. Listen to the question and answer it.
Okay. Did you and her have a face-to-face discussion about the arrangements of the finances within the home?
No, we didn't. No.
This nigga just moved there. Don't even. This nigga just.
Hold on. So, but brother, I thought you were the leader, though. I thought you were the leader. How did you not have a discussion?
Well, I mean, we talked about it, but we kind of glossed over it because I wasn't. Sir.
Listen again. I said you told me that you were the leader in the relationship. So is that how you make decisions? That's how you make life-altering decisions? You just gloss over shit? Is that what you do?
No, of course not. I mean,
but that's what you just told. That's what you just told us you did, bro. You just told us that y'all glossed over it. This is a life-changing decision. You drove 19 hours to live with her in a place where her name is on the lease or the deed, correct?
Correct.
And you just glossed over the financials. Do you see now look. This is where what you did was a mistake and it's not ideal. Do you understand? Because now you're showing up, you're not a fucking leader, bro. And if you are, you're not a very good one.
All right.
Let me ask you a question. The apartment you was living at, please tell me you did not break your lease.
No, I'm still paying for it right now. Like I haven't like.
What this nigga doing, bro? Caller, what are you doing? Look, let me ask you a question. How many more months do you have to go on your current lease?
Until October.
Nigga, it's February.
Yes. So if that's the case, why you didn't just live out your lease, bro? What's the rush to go live with her?
I mean, I got so my job is remote, so I can just.
No. I didn't, bro. Listen, how old are you? How old are you again? How old are you?
I'm 29.
Say it again.
I'm 29.
You're 29 years old. You're almost 30 fucking years old. You're a grown ass man and you can't answer a question. I didn't ask you if your job was remote. I asked you, what is the rush to move in with her now? Why couldn't you just live out your lease in your place?
Tell the truth, please.
I'm thinking with in this spot, and see how it is, because I've already been here already. But
bro, I asked you a question. What is why did you have to rush? What's the rush? Why not live out your lease, brother? That's what I'm asking you.
Because I didn't really like my spot. I wanted to leave it.
No.
Like leave it, but you're still paying. You said you're still paying, and your lease is until October. What do you plan to do with the monies for the rent monies till October? What do you plan to do with that?
Okay, so I still got some of my stuff in my old place. I haven't taken everything out. I just decided to come here for a little bit. And I'm going to head back to my spot. But at the end of the day, I'm going to be moving in slowly into her spot. So I just got a few things here right now.
Caller. You know what? I'm going to call bullshit. I'm going to call bullshit on the fact that you're mainly motivated to move in because her spot is bigger. Now, that might be like a sub reason. How much you want to bet that if you had to list 5 reasons why you were moving in with her, in-house pussy is one of them. And also, you want to make sure that that's your girl. There ain't nobody else fucking with her, right? Be honest. Tell the truth.
Okay, so I got a little jealous because I used to have a long distance thing, but it was I feel like she's messing with some dude on the side, and I can't.
I knew it. I knew there was more to what this nigga.
You know, is okay, forget all about that because I felt that way kinda, but it was just like, you know, I still want to see this girl. I want to smash a little bit, and you know, I want to like, you know, make sure like if I'm moving into her spot that there's nothing like fucked up in the situation. So like I came out here.
I know, nigga. Because the decisions you're making are very illogical, and I can tell that the decisions you're making are based on your feelings and your emotions. That's how I knew there was way more to it than what you were saying.
You called it, Zach. That's crazy. You see, guys, that's what game does. Game allows you to see the real shit, even in other niggas' situation. Fuck, yo, caller, man. What's really good, bro? What's really good? Because you're a man. You're almost 30 years old. You made your own decisions. Why the fuck are you calling us to double check, bro? Really? Why are you calling us to double check? Ain't you a man? Shouldn't you be able to make your own decisions and live with it and that be that? Why are you calling another man to check on your decisions?
Because I got blind spots, you know what I'm saying? So
you got blind spots? What all right, so what blind spots? What concerns do you have?
Because I made like Case Zagan said, like I made an emotional decision to come out here, like instead of finishing up my lease over in my apartment over there.
Now, another thing I want to ask you, right? Because I tell y'all niggas all the time, long distance relationships is not the move. So what the fuck how did you find yourself in the long distance relationship with this female?
Unless it's open. That's the only way it might work.
I was already in that state before, but I was there for like a buddy's like birthday party. So I was like just doing my thing, and then I met her there. And then she just kind of swoops me up, and it was sweet. You know, I was like, ooh, okay. And I seen her crib, and I was like, damn, this is a nice spot. You know,
this nigga said she was sweet. She was sweet to you? Did you use the word sweet to describe how she was to you?
Her crib, like her
spot. Okay, all right.
Oh, so you got with the girl and then you saw her spot and then you said, wow, her spot is nice. Now, what about you working on your own life to have your own sweet crib or your own good, like nice spot? What about that?
I'm doing that.
You're doing that. Like, no. Hold on. You're not doing that. No, you're moving in with her. That's what you're doing. You're not doing that.
I'm trying to secure the bag, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you're trying to secure the bag. How are you trying to secure the bag when you didn't even make a discussion about financials?
That's what I need to do. See, that's my blind spot. Like, I'm not thinking like clearly about the whole situation.
Because you're emotional, bro. That's why. You're worried about her sampling another penis. You worry about her gargling another set of nuts. You know what I'm saying? So what you really want to do is get over there and put the stamp down. So when you said move into her crib, what you really want to do is go and put a picture on the wall of you and her. You want to go and leave some dirty socks and underwear in a hamper. You know what I'm saying? And leave an extra toothbrush and some male deodorant. You really want to go there and just leave some shit there and shit. Right. That's what you really want to do. Be honest.
Did you plug in your PlayStation yet?
I brought my TV though. I got a big flat screen TV. I put it up in their living room.
Oh, you brought your flat screen TV and you put it up in her living room. Okay. Listen, man. Yeah. Listen. Look. Yeah, you definitely have blind spots, bro. You need to get with the financials. You need to figure out what you're doing with your own apartment. You need to actually lead the situation. A leader is gonna have a full conversation. A leader is gonna set the parameters, like K-Zagan was saying. A leader is not just gonna make an emotional decision, drive 19 hours across the fucking country, and put up his TV in a bitch place and talk shit, talking about he trying to secure the bag. You're not trying to secure the bag. You're trying to secure vagina because you're making vagina more important than yourself. You understand? You're coming up short in this situation, and I hope for your sake that your girl don't realize it, because if she realizes it, guess what's going to start happening? She's going to start disrespecting you because you're in her fucking place. She gonna start treating you like a fucking somebody in the chat mentioned the word hobosexual. You understand? You're a fucking hobo. You're a nomad. You have no place because you haven't established anything as a man should. You're allowing the woman to lead you, homie. You understand what I'm saying? You're letting the emotions of your relationships and your long distance and your mistrust and your lack of focus on yourself and your own masculine identity and the design of your own life to lead you to drive 19 fucking hours to go lay up with a bitch. You understand? And the only person in the situation right now that's feminine is you. Because she got her own place. Her name is on her fucking lease.
But listen, it's deeper than that.
Now it's deeper. Okay, please enlighten us. Lord have mercy. It's deeper. Let's go.
The reason why she took my spot is because, and just lived there with me, is because she got a kid. You know what I'm saying? So like, kid has like an establishment all over
It gets deeper and deeper.
Okay, so he has a kid. Now, where is the father of this kid?
They live in the same like town, basically.
So, so what's the situation? They co-parent? What's going on?
So like, yeah, it's like she sees him like 1 week out of the month, like 2 weeks out of the month, and he sees the kid 2 weeks out of the month. So
the child is a boy or girl?
It's a boy.
Okay, so you're about to be you're moving into another situation to be stepfather as well.
I mean, that's how it looks.
That's how it looks.
I got a question. This is just a wild guess. Do you think she's still fucking a baby daddy? And you going on there to mark your territory? Make sure that nigga don't creep in there and get back with her?
No, I don't think that at all.
Okay, all right, cool. All right,
I need to address something. So this nigga drives 19 hours, still got an apartment that he paying for over here. Got a baby, got a fucking child in the situation. He didn't discuss the financials. And I asked him, so you trying to be stepfather? And you know what you heard what he said? That's how it looks. Now,
like he ain't never got a choice in it.
I need y'all to understand the language of a man who is not living life, but allowing life to happen to him. You're not a leader, sir. Your blind spots are huge because you're not making leadership decisions. You're allowing life to happen to you. And I seriously doubt you're the one that brought up moving over there first, or that it was solely your idea. I seriously fucking doubt that, bro. I seriously doubt that, man. Bro, and you've been listening to us for 2 to 3 years. Lord have mercy. What happened?
Let me add this real quick. Let me just say this real quick, Colin. Give me just a real brief moment. I don't have no problem with men dating single mothers. I don't care what you niggas do. But if you're gonna date a woman that has a child or children, that adds an extra layer of vetting. It's an extra layer of vetting because it's one thing for you to get to know a woman, but now you have to get to know not only the woman, but you have to get to know her situation with the child, and make sure that situation with the child and that child's father or fathers in some cases won't come back to be a detriment to you. It's an extra layer of vetting. So you got to take even more time to take your time. You got it, Phil.
Yo, and let me tell you something, caller. It's not blind spots, bro. It's not blind spots. You're hiding from the truths that you have to face. There are no blind spots. You're just scared. You understand? You have a certain level of weakness. And I'm not saying this to insult you. I'm not saying this to disrespect you. I'm saying this because this is not how a man moves. This is not how a man moves. You are allowing life to happen to you. You're not making any real decisions as a you're about to be 30, bro. You're making decisions like a teenager, like an adolescent. You still think that you need a parent to sign your fucking consent slip or some shit. What the fuck are we talking about?
He got to go on a field trip and got to get his mama to sign it first and shit. He on that type of shit.
That's how it looks. Do you hear how you sound talking about that's how my life looks? A man designs his life. A man makes his life how he wants it. Huh?
I didn't say it like that. You make it sound crazy.
No, you did say it like that.
You said it. You said it, not me.
Because you okay. You're like stepfather, and then I was like, it's not bad.
Caller. This is what it looks like. This is what I'm telling you what it looks like. Even if it ain't like this is what it looks like. Well, I want her. I really, really want her. So I guess you know, if I got to put up with this to get her, I guess that's what it is. It just is what it is. That's exactly what it looks like. It don't look like you took the time to really think about the impact of your decision, not only in your present situation, but how it impacts your future dealings with the woman in your life in general. It don't really seem like you took the time to really think about it.
Exactly. And you know what's fucked up about the entire situation? I would tell you to move back into your place, but if you choose to do that, all you're gonna do is look inconsistent in the eyes of your girl, and she's gonna lose respect for you anyway. So if you stay there, there's no respect, and if you leave, there's no respect. So you're just fucked. But anyway, listen. How long have you really known this chick though?
Good question. I'm gonna ask that, Miles. Good question.
I've known her. She's flown out to come and see me at my spot, and she stayed there for a little bit. So I was like, okay, yeah, you know.
Whoa, hey. Why the fuck you never answer a question, bro? I asked you how long you known this chick. You talking about she flying out to your spot, blah, blah, blah. Tell me, answer the question. Answer the question.
A year and like 2 months, basically.
A year and 2 months.
So we'll say a year, nigga. Them 2 months don't mean shit. We'll say a year. Go ahead, Miles.
So you said you was at your homeboy's thing and you met her at your homeboy's thing?
Yeah, so it was like a club like type of environment.
Okay, so you met her at a club. You met her at a club when you came to an event in that town, in that state or whatever, right? Now, yeah. And so you met her there. How long between that time when you met her and the time when you smashed?
Oh, I smashed her that night.
You smashed that night. Okay. So after y'all smashed that night, you went back home. What was the time in between when you met and smashed and then you going back home to see her again? What was the time in between for you to see her again?
I was in that town for 2 weeks. The first week I met her,
Okay. After the 2 weeks of you being in the town, how long was the space between when you saw her again? After you went home after the 2 weeks?
I saw her the next month. She flew out to me.
She flew out to you the next month. So it was love at first sight. Yeah. It was love at first sight, huh? And who paid for that? Who paid for that plane ticket?
So she said she wanted to come.
You see how this nigga don't fucking answer questions? Nigga. Hey, caller. Stop fucking with me. Who paid for the fucking plane ticket, bro?
So she paid half of it and I paid half of it.
Oh, there you go. He already started off. He already started off the situation wrong.
So y'all been flying back and forth for a year and 2 months.
No, she flew out the first 3 times to come and see me, and the first 2 times I paid half of her ticket, but then the third time she started just paying her own ticket just to come and see me. So I was like, okay, you might as well do your thing and just pay out and come and see me. So then she started doing that, and then. And in the first 2 weeks, that night when you smashed her, the first y'all smashed. Did you spend the night? You right? Yeah, I did.
Okay.
We already know. And matter of fact, next question, caller. It feel good when you hit it because I know you can feel all the wetness on your dick. Because I know you hitting it raw, ain't you?
I was all up in there, butt naked.
I know you was. Hey, caller. Are you skeeting in it?
That's a fact.
Of course. I know you are, nigga. I know you are. Ain't no doubt.
So what's the thing? She taking pills or she got an IUD? What's going on?
So she's taking birth control right now. So
pills?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're moving into her place and you're also trusting her with the ability to get pregnant.
Well, I mean, we talked about
bro. Again, you are moving into her place and you are trusting her with the ability to get pregnant. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, good luck to you, bro. Hey, yo, your life is exactly how you want it, bro. Because trust me, you called us to ask us what's wrong, but there's nothing wrong, bro. Everything is happening exactly the way you want it, bro. Because you seem to love this woman. You understand? And that's all you need, man. Love is all you need, man. Fuck leadership, fuck consistency, fuck masculinity, fuck all that other shit, bro.
That's why.
Nah. You good. Your life is good, bro. Your life is good, bro.
It's great. Your life is great. So let me ask you a question. So who was the first one to say I love you? Was it you or her?
Huh?
Who was the first one to say I love you? Was it you or her?
Her.
And when she said I love you, what did you say right after that?
I was like, that's cool. But she kept saying it so much. Then I finally said it like after like a year passed.
So you said it. Then when you said it, did you think your heart was in it? Or did you say it because I'm like, I might as well? Because we've been fucking for so long?
Yeah, I said because we've been fucking for so long, I might as well say it. Like,
of course, nigga. I already know, dog. You ain't got to tell me.
He don't.
I already know.
Decisions. He don't make decisions.
I already know. This nigga.
Things happens to
this nigga. This tender dick pussy whip nigga right here, dog. That's what the fuck he is.
All right, but caller. Listen. In all honesty, man. Look, let's get to the bottom line. What do you want to know moving forward? Because you already basically made all the decisions, bro, and all of them are dangerous decisions. But what do you really want to know moving forward?
Well, I mean, what do I want to know moving forward? That's a good question. I never really thought about it that way.
I know. You don't really think about nothing, bro. You just go with whatever your dick tells you. I understand.
I mean, I figured I get like a little like job out here and like, you know.
But why? You say your job is remote.
What you need a job for?
Your job is remote, my nigga. Why you need a job out here now? What's going on?
To get like a little permanent, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No, but your permanent job that you had in the other state is remote. Isn't that what you said?
Yeah, but it's within that state though. But I can move anywhere I want. But like I'll have to like, would it be from that state?
Whoa. So you mean that after they find out you're not living in that state, your remote position is going to end? Is that what you're saying? They say yes?
Yeah.
So now you got so now you're about to lose a job and now you got to find new employment?
Well, yeah. So you giving up your entire life.
This nigga made.
Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. Go ahead, caller. What'd you say? You guys are what? What happened?
So like that same job like has a position over in Oregon too. Like so I can talk to one of the employees from over there. So like I can go do that. You know.
Why didn't you do that before you moved? To be certain that the position was available, bro. With your emotional ass.
I haven't. Okay, yeah. But like I haven't lived here for like I just kind of like stay here. My lease isn't done until like October, right? So like I'm just kind of like filling out how it's gonna be when I'm like living here. So I'm just kind of like seeing.
Bro, let me ask you a question. You said you've been dealing with her for about a year and 2 months, right?
2 months, yeah.
How many times have you physically seen her? How many times have you guys been in each other's physical presence?
I don't understand that question.
Okay, bro, okay.
Physical.
Okay, physical. In other words, how many times have you and her been around each other where you can touch each other? How many times in the last year?
So it'll be like she'll come to my space and she'll stay there for like 4 days. And
bro, caller. Let me rephrase the question. Okay, was it 5 times, 10 times? I'm not talking about. Don't count the days. So if she was there for 4 days straight, that counts as 1. How many times? If she was there for just 12 hours, that counts as 1. How many times have you guys been in each other's presence where you can fuck, touch each other, kiss, make out, or whatever? How many times?
I would say 12 since it's been a year. 12
times?
Yeah, so once a month.
I would say
Yeah, basically.
So you see her once every 30 days, and you ready to move in with her.
And then also like in December, I spent like 2 weeks with her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that counts as one. Okay, Carla, this is the point I'm trying to make. Right? if you listen to Lucario and Miles talk about the vetting process, they talk about a year to a year and a half. So that's 12 months to, what is that? 12 months to 18 months. 12 months to 18 months. So if you see a woman once a week for 12 months, right? Once a week. So that's 4 times a month. That's almost 50 times in a year, right? You seen this chick 12 times. Let that marinate while I take this piss.
Oh, man. Go ahead, caller. You seen it 12 times?
Yeah. Well, I mean, so 12 is a year, and then plus 2 months is like 13, 14. So like 14 times.
Okay.
Before I decided to say, hey, let me check out your place for a little bit, and then I'll move back to my spot. But then when I come back, I'm gonna take all my shit and put it in your spot.
Okay.
So that's the situation I'm trying to do now. And I don't mind that she got a kid. Like, there's no big deal. Like, I like kids, whatever. And so
you like kids and whatever.
Like,
you like kids and whatever.
That, I like. Okay, I'm gonna erase the whatever part because I like kids.
So you ready to be a stepdad? You ready to be responsible? Because remember, like, when you step into a house, you're the man of the house. So that means it's time for you're gonna have to be responsible for this kid, and you got to be responsible for this woman.
Yeah.
And you're ready for that.
Yeah. I mean, I've dealt with children before. I mean, I've grown up with like taking care of kids, so like I have the mentality to do that.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, hey man, look, it sounds like you got it all figured out, bro.
Why do you keep saying it like that though? Like, you make it sound like I'm lost in the thoughts or some shit. Like,
nah,
so
bro.
Like,
listen. Look. Like I said, you got to discuss the financials. You got to discuss the we gave you the advice. If you play it back, we did give you the advice. You definitely have to discuss the financials, and you have to be ready to be responsible for everything in your domain, bro. That's really what it is.
Okay. Okay.
That's really all it is, because it's just that you sound. When we ask you specific questions, you sound kind of iffy, and it sounds like you're making decisions based on a lot of different emotional things. So you have to look at the truth of your situation. You have to look at the fact that you fucking her raw, and she's taking pills. What if she stopped taking pills and she get pregnant? You understand? Are you ready to be in a house with 2 kids and a woman? You understand? You have to look at all these things, brother. That's what we're trying to tell you. You got to stop letting life happen, and you have to make conscious, purposeful choices to design the life the way you want it. It doesn't sound like you're designing your life. It just sounds like you just kind of coasting along and letting shit happen. Like, for example, K-Zagan told you why you didn't talk to the employer in Oregon from your position to make sure a position is available before you started moving. Like shit like that. Like checking out your lease, seeing if you could break your lease, or understanding the financial obligation of having to pay your rent until October. Like all these things, you're not really focusing on them. You're just letting life happen. And we're trying to tell you. And you just keep, every time we ask you a question, instead of answering the question, you try to come up with an excuse. Like it changes anything.
Okay.
Like, look, man, being a man, bro, masculinity is a fucking serious position. It is a privilege to be a man. OK, so you say you want to be a man to this woman and to this child, and you want to be the man of this household that you're moving into. It's a responsibility. OK, you're about to be 30 years old. So the point is, you have to look at everything, and you have to design everything. You understand? Everything has to have a purpose behind it, not just because you want to be closer to her so you can have access to the vagina. It has to be more purpose than that.
Or you're worried about her cheating or some goofy shit like that. Which, okay, let me explain something to you guys. Just because you cohabitate with a woman, that doesn't keep her from fucking another nigga. Women are very crafty and very adept to getting dick when they want to get dick. If a woman wants some dick, she can get some dick.
be fucked up if she get pregnant and then he find out. Let me tell you, brother, I want to tell you, if she ever gets pregnant, make sure you get a paternity test before you sign the birth certificate. You hear me?
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. Don't sign no birth certificate.
Yeah, make sure you get the paternity test, brother. Just in case, on the off chance that she's still fucking her baby father.
Well, not only that, caller. Let me explain something to you. I'm gonna tell this real quick story about something that happened to me, and I'm gonna tell you why you should never trust a bitch who says she's on birth control. Never trust a bitch. I don't give a fuck if she's your wife, right? So the mother of my oldest two children, like we were together for 7 years on and off, right? Now, this occurred back when I was in my early 20s. Like the first child that we had, my older daughter, I was 22 years old, right, when I had my first child, right? So at this juncture, I'm about 23, 24-ish, right around there, right? She was on birth control, right? She went to Planned Parenthood, all that type of shit, right? And the birth control she was on, I don't remember the name of it, but it was like the patch or some shit, right? Or a shot or whatever, where it lasts like 3 months or 6 months or whatever it was. So it came...
That sound like Depo-Vera.
Yeah, Depo-Vera. There you go. I can remember the name. Depo-Vera, right? And it was due to come out for her to take the shot again. Now, I'm up in it raw like you, nigga. I'm all in the pussy. I'm falling asleep in the pussy. I'm waking up in the pussy. All of that, nigga. Nigga, I'm skeeting all in it, redecorating the wall. I'm doing everything you doing, right? Thinking I'm good, right? So it comes time for her to renew the shot. And you know, I'm on point with it like, hey, it's about that time. I'm gonna need you to go to Planned Parenthood today. Go ahead and get that shot. So I go to work. I'm thinking everything good. About a month or so later, she ended up pregnant, and I'm like, "Yo, man, what's up? What's up? Did you get the shot?" And she says, "No, I didn't get the shot." And I said, "What the fuck?" Right now, keep in mind, it's not her fault that I skeeted in her. It's not her fault that I went up in her raw. I made that choice. Regardless of what she said she was doing, I trusted her. I made a decision. Now, she said the reason why I didn't get the shot is because I got tired of you going out. And I figured if I can get pregnant again, that would make you stay home. Right? Now. Okay. So I'm gonna say something. So for all you women that's in a chat and y'all squeamish, I said, "Oh, this is what we gonna do though. We're about to go to this little spot, the A clinic. I'm not gonna say the whole name because I don't want to be bad. We're about to go to the A clinic. Y'all know what I'm saying. Right. We're about to get rid of some shit. So I basically made sure she went. I took her to the spot and said, we need to make sure that this shit never comes to fruition, if y'all know what I mean.
Exactly.
So but my point is, at first, I'm mad at her. I'm mad at her because she got pregnant, right? Then I had to look at myself and I said, wait a minute. You hit it wrong. You skeeted in her. And then you told her to go to the clinic? Nigga, did you go over there and make sure? Did you sit right there? Hey, I need to... Hey, put the shot in the arm, nigga. Hey, all right, cool. Did I make sure all of that happened? No, I'm gonna tell you why. Because at that time, I was a poor fucking leader. And I was making dumbass decisions based on my fucking dick. Now, later on, we had a son, 5-6 years later. But at that point, I'm up here just doing dumb shit, just trusting that whatever she says she gonna do, she gonna do. That's what you doing.
Okay. Yeah. I understand.
All right. Well, yeah, man. Look, any other questions before we let you go? I mean, we ain't got no other calls, but that's about it, man. We can't, there's nothing more for us to tell you, bro. You just gotta look at your life and choose what you want.
Okay. Yeah. I'll figure it out from here. And then if I have more questions, I'll call back when you guys do a later show.
All right.
Tell you how it was going.
All right, bro. Man, good luck to you. Good luck to you. Yeah. But listen to the playback though. All right.
Good luck. Damn, this nigga needed it.
All right, bro.
It's gonna get worse before it gets better. Something bad gonna happen to this nigga, dog. Something bad gonna happen to him, dog. And this explains why he never talked about the finances. Because he don't know what the finances gonna look like. Because he know he ain't gonna have a job, but he don't know when he gonna get another one.
He's still paying his old rent. His shit is until October, bro.
So my thing is, so what happens, I want guys to understand, he runs the risk of not being able to pay his rent, which means he got to break the lease, which means his credit is going to be fucked up. Break a lease if you want to, and something don't work out with this woman, and he has to go back and get his own crib, they ain't going to let him get a crib, because he's going to have a recent broken lease on there. Man, this nigga is making decisions that can have an impact on him 5, 6, 7 years into the future.
Exactly.
Based on his credit worthiness.
I think we got I think this might be
just saying.
All right, 240.
Oh my gosh, is it me?
Yeah, what's up, man? 50 Fitzwell, what's going on?
What's up? This nigga about to fuck up this whole shit.
What you say, Mike? What you say, Jeff?
No, not you. The caller. Not you. You good.
Yeah. Now, I just want to say, yes, this topic is very interesting about being a provider and all this stuff, protector, all this stuff. I had an incident at work where I was, somebody asked me a question around influence, right? I said, well, men got to be protectors, right? Yeah, okay. So if I go out with someone, I ask them to sit somewhere, shout out to Miles. If they don't, I escort them back to their car, right?
Facts.
She said, well, that sounds controlling. I said, what's controlling? I didn't imprison them. They evil. They are free to leave.
Right.
So she, complained to the owner, and I said, these motherfuckers told me that they would come back at me. These niggas told me that the masculinity, that they're trying to emasculate a guy will come back at me, and they did. But I stood my ground. I was like, fuck it. It's what? No, it wasn't. I don't care what she said. Yeah, condescending a woman? No, it's the truth. And when you say the truth, when you tell the truth about the lies been told, then you're shamed and killed. Thank you, Miles. So that's one thing. The second thing is this. When I broke it down to a group of young ladies, they all shut the fuck up. Shout out to Pasty Pearl, who mentioned this on her panel. She says, women, y'all could do anything you want to. They were like, no, we can't. And she just said, why not? And there was crickets in the room.
Exactly.
So fellas, stand on your ground, be that person. My point to the other people, or the other girls, was that if something happens to you when you go out with this young man, who the first person that they're going to come and ask questions to? That young man.
Exactly.
Therefore, you need to listen to him, because he's in this role, your protector. He's out with you. You expect to be come home in one piece. If you're not, they're going to come after him. So when you don't want to do that and something happens, because I made a video about it. Something did happen in the restaurant. I saw this years ago. The guy told the girl to sit somewhere. She said no. The waiter came by. He spilled something on her. Lucky she didn't get hurt. But now he has to explain how that happened, because they're going to be looking at him as, why didn't you tell her, a protector? No, the bitch wanted to do what she did. Well, why didn't you leave? The question is, why didn't you leave? Why didn't you end it right there? Because you see how that happened. So that's the point. It's not about the disrespect so much. That too. But it's about you being accountable for the responsibility for that woman in that moment. And you don't have to, like a kid. A kid says yes, 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 till they say no, you whipping that ass. But in this case, you dismissing her ass.
Exactly.
See, what a lot of guys, they fail to understand, and even the last caller, right, that drove 19 hours from fucking Iowa to Oregon and shit. What he don't understand, number one, as a man, when you're talking about conservatorship, okay, you are the sole controller and manager of your own life and destiny. Can't nobody control your shit unless you allow them to, right? The problem is, guys, they get with women, and they fail to understand, not only are you responsible to managing yourself, but you got to manage that woman. Okay, and the reason why it's important when we talk about masculine leadership and managing a woman, you have to make sure she don't make any decisions that can have an adverse situation happen to you, right? Which include, because he hitting it raw. He said, oh, she on birth control. Now, I can see if you a young dude, if you're in your 19, 20, 21, college age, maybe even in your mid-20s, 23, 24, 25, I can see you doing dumb shit. But once you get to be in your latter 20s, early 30s and beyond, come on, bro. What the fuck is you doing? You know what I'm saying? So he, and I wish we would have asked him if he had any kids of his own. Because what would be interesting to me, if he had kids of his own and he was leaving them in Iowa to go move with a chick and her kid. You know what I'm saying? That would be real fucking interesting to me. You know what I'm saying? If he was doing that. But my point is this, is he don't understand that he needs to manage that woman. He has no control over the situation that's going to happen in Oregon. He is literally flying by the seat of his pants. And Miles said it earlier. He just let life happen to him. That's not how men move. When you are a man, you carve out your niche. You dictate the pace and the flow. You decide how shit going to happen that's going to be to your benefit. You make shit happen for you to your liking. He is so worried about this bitch fucking another nigga. Okay, that's part of it. The other part of it is I think he pussy whip. I think he wants in-house pussy. He wants access to fuck her whenever he wants. Okay, now there might be some other reasons why he might be there, but those are the two main reasons. In-house pussy and to keep some other nigga from tapping his pussy or the pussy that he think belong to him. Y'all got it.
Exactly. But yeah, man.
Well, I mean, that's just me. I mean, and like I said, it is under attack. Masculinity is under attack, but you have to understand how to counter it in a way of excellence. In excellence, you have to know how to counter it. You got to know what you're talking about, because you just can't be spitting no raggedy game and expect it to go through.
Right.
You know. So my thing is this: like EO said, women are like children with breasts.
Okay, that sounds kind of weird and shit. Let me just say this 50 real quick about masculinity being under attack. Can't no woman on the planet do nothing with masculinity. Masculinity is under attack from within. You got bitch ass niggas claiming to be men. You got dudes with YouTube channels. You got dudes on Instagram. You got bitch ass niggas on Facebook, right? Where they got too much sway. So you got bitch ass niggas that are bitches. Masculinity is under attack from within because you got niggas that are perpetrating to be men and they're not. And they got way too many goddamn followers that are doing the same. So it's a bunch of bitch ass niggas that's fucking up what manhood is supposed to be about. In my opinion. Y'all got it.
Yeah, well, shout out to Coach. Shout out to Coach Brown or whatever my man name is from the dude with the bat that played what's the dude in Jersey. He said, yo, the enemy's within.
Mm-hmm.
The enemy is within. Just like the truth is in there, the enemy's in there too. And you guys got to understand which is which and what to act on. Because like ARC said, you got them two angels, one on this one side, one on the other side. You got to know which one serves you in that moment. Yo, I'm out. I got another body to do. So holla, guys. All
right, 50. I appreciate you, brother. You oh, man. Enjoy the Super Bowl and all that cool shit, man. Easy. Yo, Super Bowl is this weekend, right?
Tomorrow.
Okay. So for some reason, they don't feel like it. I don't know. It's weird.
I was debating. I was going to go to my partner's house or I might go to this bar because it's this trendy bar down the street. And I'm like, there'd be some Jones up in there. There'd be some joints. I might have to just stroll up in there. Anyway, let's go, man. Let's do this shit.
We good on calls. We could I'll kill the lines because it's about that time. Okay. And then questions.
Okay. We got a couple questions. Before we do the questions, let's do this. First and foremost, salute to the Masculine Identity membership.
Yes, sir.
A few of you called up and y'all talked about y'all donated. I didn't see no money come my way when y'all said that, so I know it went to this nigga. So if you're donating to this nigga, that means you support him. If you support him, fuck with the Masculine Identity Membership.com. Also, hold on.
Just get the fucking privilege of being pretty in my world? No, I decided.
Women are allowing most guys to earn the pussy instead of you allowing her to earn your non-sexual attention.
A woman is beautiful, bro. I'm the one that put her in position to shine. Yeah.
So, just in case y'all don't know, it's going to be in New York, April 2nd, 2023. Right? The dudes who put it together, the feature speakers, Miles Cunningham, yours truly, right here on the joint. Mr. Lucario, Taekwondo, Ron Wills, and myself were guest speakers. It's going to be live. It's going to be some dope shit. If you ain't got your tickets, shame on you niggas. And it's tax season. Ain't no excuse.
Get your tickets, guys.
Ain't no excuse.
Game Kings 2, definition of a man seminar, NYC, April 2nd, man. Make sure y'all get your tickets, man. It's going to be crazy.
And if you ain't got the money, it's cuffing season. There are chicks that are Lizzo size that need to be cuffed. They're looking for homosexual niggas to cohabitate with them. Nigga, get you one and get you a ticket. Let me stop playing. Let me stop playing. Hold on real quick. Let me do this right quick. Let me get to these questions. Hold on real quick. Let me put that back on. That shit is dope. I don't want to. All right. So Nick Treasure says, Miles, where can we get the background lights for the blinds? It looks dope.
That's my trade secret. You can't get it.
Right. So nigga, oh well. He says, so 707 clear, concise, impactful says, I know you're a fan of Steve Dean with that name and shit. Why will a woman will also, y'all need Grammarly, will also settle for a simp with money? Why? Are y'all still asking this question? Look, gentlemen, let me break this down. It's very simple. Women want the complete package in a man. If a woman can have a guy who's physically appealing, sexually attractive, and he can throw dick like darts, okay, and he well paid, and he's generous with his money, and he will be a good dude to her, and a very good father to her offspring, that's what she wants. She wants a nigga that's everything. Mm-hmm. The reality of it is, a nigga that's everything is rare if he exists at all, right? Mm-hmm. If he exists at all, right? So what guys have to understand, you have women out here that don't want to work, but they work. Right? You have women out here that work but don't want to work. So sometimes they might want a dude that can take the pressure off of them so they can have a lifestyle they either don't want to what I'm looking for. They either don't want to get for themselves or they're incapable of getting for themselves. So if you can produce a lifestyle where they have an extravagant, opulent lifestyle, they'll fuck with you in some cases, but they'll cheat on you with the nigga that they're sexually attracted to. Miles, I think you want to add to that. I mean, it's really simple.
I'll tell y'all one thing. I once had a lady that I knew personally. We didn't date. She was like a friend of a friend, but we was all chilling, having a conversation. And we was talking about, she had recently got married like a year before. And she said that the basic reason why she got married, I mean, other than the fact that she liked the dude or whatever, she said the basic reason why she got married is because she was in mid to late 40s. And she literally said, I got married because I realized that I was getting old and there was nobody there to take care of me. You understand? So
you have it.
Look, and you said it, settle. You understand why? It's because I tell you guys this all the time. As men, everyone in society depends on us as men. You understand? And men who are in their prime, you know, whatever y'all want to call high value men, or just men who are in their prime, meaning that whether you're in your financial prime, your youthful prime, you know, whatever, a man in his prime, everyone else in society depends on him. So elderly men, weaker men, women, and children depend on men in their prime. You understand? And that's literally just how it works. So a woman will have sex with, you know, the ex-con, the felon, because she likes his personality. She gets excited when she's around him. But she will settle for the simp with the money because she needs to survive. You understand? The drug dealer or the ex-con will excite her. It'll make her pussy wet. But the simp doesn't really make her pussy wet, but she's like, nigga, I got bills. I got to retire. I'm going to get old. This, you know, what if I'm fucking my felon dude and my hip break? I need somebody to help me with that.
Look, not only that, but the simp dude, she ain't got to worry about him getting arrested.
Exactly.
She ain't got to worry about someone trying to kill him. So that's long-term security, where the other guy is short-term. Like, it's just a matter of time for this nigga to go to prison. It's just a matter of time before he gets shot dead. He might even get me and mine killed up in this motherfucker. That's my point.
Right. So that's the thing. Stability. Women will, again, I told you guys this. So I told you guys this a bunch of times. Women are all about their survival. You understand? They're about their survival. So that's why they say, you know, alpha fucks, beta bucks, right? They say that shit. I mean, something, you know, not everything we might not agree with everything in the red pill, but not everything in the red pill is dumb, or not everything in the red pill don't make sense. A lot of things in the red pill make sense. So I'll say that. They say alpha fucks, beta bucks. So what that means is, yeah, you'll have a woman in her younger years, she'll have sex with a bunch of what she finds as attractive, and then later on she'll marry a nigga that's the total opposite because she's looking to survive. You understand? And the resources, she's looking for access to resources. But go ahead.
And you know, I'm not even mad at that though. It is what it is, because if a nigga's willing to do it for her, you can't be mad if she can get it.
Right. See, here's the thing. I'm not mad at it, me personally, because it is what it is. Because
I know you're not. Yeah.
Right. No, but the point I'm trying to make is that this is why we spit the game that we spit, because we're trying to get you to understand, to build up your resources and your personality. So when the woman says she fuck with you for real, because whether or not you got the resources, she wants to fucking be there with you.
Exactly. And no, my bad, Miles. Go ahead. You got it.
No, I just wanted to say, so you're looking to be the alpha fucks and the beta bucks all wrapped into one.
There you go. See, guys, the point is, not only do you want to be fuck buddy material, but you want to be relationship material. So as long as the chick you want to be with is the chick you want to fuck with, you want to be both. You want to be the well-rounded man that got everything going on.
Exactly.
You don't want to be a one-trick. Because if you're a one-trick, look, let me tell you something. If you are a one-trick pony out here, meaning all women look at you for is a guy they want to fuck, you'll never have a bitch fuck with you seriously outside of just your dick. You'll be a human dildo all your life. And if you cool with that, nigga, do you.
Right.
Or if you ain't that dude, then you'll be the dude where women just use you to take care of them. You're not sexually attractive. They don't want to fuck you. The only reason they fucking with you is because you provide some type of financial or monetary incentive. You don't want to be that guy.
Exactly.
All right, so D-Money says, what if I know a girl for 2 weeks and she don't mind braiding my hair for free? Okay, let me just say this to this goofy ass question. And I know you're young, all right? Let me just say this. I need guys to understand this. Women are not selfless creatures. Okay, let me explain what I mean by when I say women are not selfless. Meaning women don't just do shit that you think is kind, nice, or thoughtful or considerate just because. Women have an ulterior motive. I need you to understand that. Now, you'll have some women, they'll have an ulterior motive because they're trying to be manipulative in a sense, they're trying to get something from you. Then you'll have women who will have an ulterior motive because they're really feeling you and they want you to feel them too. They want you to like them too. So they'll do shit to show you that I really like you, and hopefully you show me too. Or hopefully you'll know that, so you'll treat me more than just a person you're fucking. Right. Understand the difference. You got it, fam.
Right. Now, yeah, that's for this.
This is elementary shit. I'm gonna move on.
You can move on.
Okay, all right. So this nigga the other nigga made statements. I'm gonna get rid of the statements. I'm not gonna read no statements. All right, questions. So AJ Leonard, he always got questions. Nigga, hold on real quick. AJ Leonard. And I don't know if you asked him already, Miles. I don't know if you're on the bad boy membership, the masculine identity, or if you fuck with the manhood as a skill set, or if you fuck with anybody on the real game, no theory. But nigga, you got questions like multiple times a week. So he says, go ahead.
AJ Leno be on my Discord in the morning. Yeah, go ahead.
So he says, what are your opinions on 50-50 with the woman in your life? So like the first date is on me, the next can be on you, and she can handle certain things. And then, okay, let me stop right there. There's no such thing as 50-50. Okay. I need guys to understand there's no such thing as 50-50. Okay, this is what I mean by that. When you deal with emotions and people, you can't split everything down the middle when it comes to emotions and dealing with. There's no such thing. It's kind of like when people say, all right, having love for somebody, having emotions, you can't split love down the middle. It's impossible, right? Now, this is what I would say. AJ Leonard, I would ask you this question. What do you want? And whatever it is you want, are you conveying that to the women you deal with? Meaning, are you conveying that verbally? Are you saying the things you need to say to allow the woman to know what it is you're trying to do? Are you being transparent? But also, do your behaviors, do your actions align with what the shit that just look? All you niggas gotta do is very simple. Whatever it is you want from women, just verbalize that and make sure your actions back it up.
Mm-hmm.
And a woman will make a decision whether or not she wants to fuck with you. It's that simple.
Mm-hmm.
You got it, Phil.
Yeah, I don't really try to use when it comes to relationships with females, I don't use that word 50-50. I mean, unless it got something to do with what I was talking about earlier about, like, you know, buying a life insurance policy that y'all both pay into and then split it 50-50 as far as investments. But, you know, 50-50 as far as the dynamics of the relationship, not at all. Not at all. It's leader follower. And me being the leader, that means I'm here to a larger extent. I'm here to serve. You understand? And again, I keep telling y'all, manhood is a responsibility. If you want to be with a woman, you're her leader. And if you're leading, then that ultimately means that you need to be on point and you need to be, bro. Even if, let me tell you something. Here's what a lot of niggas don't understand. Even if your woman make more money than you understand?
Mm-hmm. Yep, no doubt.
At the end of the day, you still, like I said, because I was in a situation where my woman made more money than me.
Yep.
We had a joint account, and when we were going out and doing things, I was the one with the debit card to that joint account. So we go out to dinner, I'm putting the debit card down. The bill comes to me. So even though she was making more money than me, I was the one budgeting and running the show. You understand? Because she wasn't strong with money like that. You understand? So again, guys, it's never 50-50. You are the leader. And even if she is responsible for certain things, you still designate her to be responsible for certain things because you notice that she has strength in certain things. So it's never 50-50. It's never as simple as you think. But in all cases, you have to be the one in the leadership position, period.
I just want to add this, right? I heard this rap lyric one time by, what's that nigga name? Fabio Foreign? I don't know that nigga's name. Fivio from New York. I think from Harlem. You probably know who I'm talking about. Maybe I'm mispronouncing the name wrong. Right, but Fabio Foreign, he did a joint with Nas. And he did a joint with one of them niggas from ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day. All right, but anyway, he had a line. He said a line. I heard a rap, and I don't really listen to the nigga like that. But I heard him say this line. He says, "I'm a boss. I could pay your rent." I just want to show you what a boss look like that could pay your rent. That's him. That's him. That's him. Kissing a chick on the sideline of a basketball game. He from New York, so it's probably either the Brooklyn or the Nets game. Look at her face. She like, nigga, unhand me.
That's disgusting.
Get your hands off me, right? So I want y'all to understand something. When a dude says, "I'm a boss, I could pay your rent," you're a trick because you can pay her rent. See, if you're a boss, look. Let me explain something to y'all niggas about leadership. If you are a boss, nigga, you can teach her to get it like you get it.
Woo! Facts.
That's what boss niggas do. I'm gonna teach you to get it like I get it.
Facts.
If I'm a millionaire, nigga, if I make my millions through Airbnbs or real estate, I'm gonna teach my woman how to get it like I get it. That's what boss niggas do. Put her in a position to win. Because the more she wins, the more you win. But if you say, "I'm a boss because I can pay your rent," no, you a trick nigga. And that's how you can pay her rent. And this is how women, when they ain't really feeling you and they just with you because of the money, that's how they really feel with you bitch ass niggas. So all you passport bros, when y'all kissing a chick or fucking a chick and you ain't looking at her face, that's how she looks. I had to do it to these bitch ass niggas. All right, man, I'm done. I'm done clowning and shit. I'm done clowning. You got anything you want to plug on the way out this bitch, man? That's it with the questions and shit.
Guys, make sure y'all check out the Bad Boy membership, man. Make sure y'all check out the Masculine Identity membership, and make sure you get your tickets to the. Hey, do you have the link in your videos too? The link to the Eventbrite.
Ah, shit.
I'll send it to you. Make sure you check the description. Kizag is gonna put the links in the description for y'all to be able to get your tickets, man. Yeah. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man. Bad Boy membership, Masculine Identity membership, and make sure y'all get your tickets to the event in April. The Game Kings 2 Definition of a Man seminar. Make sure y'all check that out, man.
No doubt. Hey, we're on the way out. Hey, do us a favor, real quick. Hold on, real quick before we bounce. Y'all see Miles' Cash App, my Cash App, my PayPal. If y'all want to go ahead and donate on the way out, we appreciate that. Also, if you don't want to donate no ends, donate a like, hit a thumbs up. Okay, hold on. Let me remove this joint real quick. Y'all see the little thumbs up I got right there? You killed the phone lines already, right? All right, the little thumbs up, subscribe to Miles' channel, my channel, Real Game No Theory. Fuck with us tomorrow. Hit the like button on the way out. Hey, New York City, April 2nd. It's going to be live. Don't miss that shit. We out. Peace.